Namaskar, Pranam, children, dear parents, and dear grandparents, and all my friends, teachers, colleagues. I welcome you all to once again the starting of the 2021. But this time or place is not as per the ancient India, Bharat, which makes your new year or a new hope or new generation. But you do that as a true human being, humanity, towards excellence every moment, every day. We love to have holiday, H-O-L-I day. I know the spelling, yeah, but I wanted to give you another way, H-O-L-I day. Remove the I and put Y. H-O-L-Y day. That is you. You start from the people around you. And that is the ancient India, Bharat. Bharat, Bha is Brahma Jyoti, light. This light is there inside you and inside me and inside everyone. And if you look at the great pictures of the great saints, whether Jesus Christ, Buddha, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Guru Gobind Singh, Ramana Maharshi, Vivekananda, Paramahansa, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, anyone, they got a glowing light around them. That light is inside you too. Only thing you and I have forgotten about it. And we think, I am this body, I am this mind, and I. This I has to go away. How does it go away? And you are orientating, I am this name, and I am a girl, I am a boy, or I am this age, and I can do this, and I cannot do that. What ancient India and Vedanta brought about, Vedanta is the supreme knowledge, is the same thing what thousands of years ago India discovered is today international baccalaureate IB is talking about. By doing this inquiry, by research, discover it from within. It appears to be that we are this body. I'm going to share with you a little bit through two little stories. Understand them, think about it, reflect on it, ask questions, write questions to me or talk to me on telephone. Let us sort them out. You as a parent, young parent and middle-aged or senior parents, or you as a young teenager or little younger, anyone, and the grandparents too. I would love to have your reflections, your questions, and I would love to answer them. Whatever the doubts, remember the only question which is a dumb question in our Vedanta plus IB parlance is the one you don't ask. So ask questions. They're all very good questions. You'd be surprised these questions may be there in others' mind. You're the only one who thought about it and asked the question. Everybody else will get benefited. So to start with, think. Whatever appears to be real, what appears to be real, like this world, like this universe, like this body, like this computer, as per Vedanta, is not real. What do you mean not real? This table is not real, this computer is not real. And what is real, it never appears. You never see it. So you don't even know about it. And this is the problem which Vedanta is bringing about, which IB very intelligently through thousands of scientists doing research, 6,000 of them around the world are discovering the secret which India had discovered. And that is what? Discovered. What is this research? Asking question, inquiry, principle, caring, daring, risk taker. What are these students for 5? Is to discover who? You. and that's within you, which never appears. It appears through some of our action. You love that friend of yours who's very loving and caring, and you say, what a nice shirt, very good dress, and he says, you like it? Okay, you can take mine. My mommy will give me one more. Mommies, don't get a heart attack. The moment we can teach our children to learn to share, learn to give, the world will pour it down upon them. So there is the ancient Vedantic saying, Jnanam Danina Vardhate. Knowledge will always increase when you give the knowledge. Same thing is with love. We say first you love me, then I will love you. This girl, this guy loves me, so I will love him or him. Now, the ancient Vedanta says, our masters say, love thy neighbor, Jesus Christ's statement. When you love others, automatically love comes floating on you. Look at Mother Teresa, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Buddha, Paramahansa, Vivekananda, everybody say, Paramahansa Yogananda, love. Where is it? That is your richness. What are your richnesses? That loyalty. Most important, truth, purity. I shall not tell lies. Take up this journey from today for the next 100 years. I shall not lie. I shall hold on to the truth. Purity. Saucha as per Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Purity of inside, body, purity of mind, outside. And presentation. This is humanity, human excellence, Bharat, Bhav, Brahma Jyoti, light. And Rata means those who are actually possessing them, immersed into them, called Bharatiya. But listen, it doesn't mean only Indians. Now, Bharatiya became Bharatiya by a way of life. And today's most of the Indians who are abroad, they're realizing the value of being Indian. In other words, being a good human being. And this good human being can be an American, can be an Italian, can be Chinese, can be Japanese, can be Spanish, can be an African, can be a Middle East person. Being good human being. It just so happened the ancient, most oldest civilization, Bharatiyas, had discovered that. That is called Vedanta. The Veda, Anta, knowledge of the Supreme. Anta is, in Sanskrit, means end of all knowledge. But the true meaning of Vedanta, Anta also means a cutting sharp edge of a knife. Anta also means cutting edge of the knife. So Veda, knowledge with a cutting edge. And what is this knowledge saying? What appears is not real. And what is real, it never appears. And that is that you know by yourself, I'm this body, I'm this mind, and I'm this name. Nama, Rupa, Vyavahara. Name, form, and action. But our ancient Vedanta says, I am not that. I am something else. And that something else, children, dear parents, are within you. And the moment to discover that through mommy's special guidance to the children, believing in the children, mommy's having that faith in the papas and fathers having that faith in the wife, you create a great giant of a soul. And that soul is within everyone, is the light. Notice this power of the light. That light, prakasha in Sanskrit, falls on anything and lights it up. It can fall on dirty, muddy water, a filth lying on the road. It can fall also holy water or a holy Ganges water. It can fall, the light doesn't get drunk if it falls on wine or whiskey. Have you realized it? You are like that. That light is inside of you. And we want you to take that light, awaken. And that happens when you do selfless work and discover from within that power, that energy. And that energy is so powerful, you can make anything happen. And you know how? By having a vision, by having a belief, having a knowledge which becomes yours by becoming aware of that knowledge. The moment you learn something, and if you learn it truly, you understand it. And when you understand, it becomes your awareness. Like a mango. If you study a lot and many books and read the trees and the roots and the plants and the leaves, not going to help you. But if you eat the mango, you understand the taste. And you say, Alfred's a mango. Now you will never forget it. You understand it and it becomes yours. And that's what I am trying to tell you today in the message of the new year. Don't forget who? Yourself. And you can do anything. The impossible world, the word starts from I. And possible. This is Dada Vaswani used to say. Meaning what? Everything is possible, provided I can think and. If you think, children, dear parent, anything, say, I can think about it, dream about it, make it my part of life, will be possible. And so what is it? Make your belief. Dream big. And whatever you can dream, if you continue to dream about it, think about it, it becomes your belief. And that belief automatically creates thoughts. That thoughts will become action. And that action will become progressively your habit. And the habit takes you to possible. Will happen. And this is ancient Vedanta. I wish to bring it to you. Also the Western world today. The David Bradley is a great, you can Google it, is a great philosopher and a scientist. He has coined this phrase, what appears to be real is never real. And what is real never appears. So what is that? Is inside of you. So let's start with the story. You know the ancient masters, Jesus Christ, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharshi, Vivekananda, Jesus Christ, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Guru Gobind Singh, Buddha, they all used to tell stories. They call parables. I'm telling you a story. These stories actually make you realize that how something which seems, I don't believe it, suddenly becomes very easy for you to understand. Like, you have a gold ring, you have a gold chain, necklace, and you have a gold bangle. And a child who doesn't know what is it, growing up child, is seeing, this is a gold ring, this is a gold bangle, this is a gold chain. And they are made of gold. We tell the children like this, and you and I think like this. So the child is thinking, okay, this is a ring, this is a bangle, this is a chain, and it's made of gold. That means what? Gold is something, this ring is something. It is not so. That same ring you can melt it and put it and make it a chain, or the chain can melt it and become a bangle, isn't it? What does it mean? The child would think that the ring and the bangle and the chain is real and gold is somewhere else. Let us forget these and search for gold. No, gold is not somewhere else. Gold is inside the ring, inside the chain, inside the bangle. That gold within you is within you. You have to find that powerful. How do I do it? There there was this washerman who used to, a little while before, today you see the milk comes from Dorabji in a packet or a shop. But the milk that comes from a cow, very few people, children today, is going down to the cow goshala and seeing it how it is being done. Similarly is this knowledge that washerman is to carry the clothes on a donkey and go miles to a river or a big lake and wash the clothes and then come back, iron them, and next day deliver it to the people. This is what today we go and give it to a dry cleaner and they get it washed mechanically or some washerman. One day this poor man who is to work very hard, early morning set off to go and wash all the clothes, and then when he reached there, he unloaded the clothes from the donkey and suddenly realized, oh, I've forgotten to bring the rope to tie the donkey, and if I don't tie the donkey will start eating and wandering away and go away far away places. How will I go back? And now for me to go all the way back to my home, bring the rope, it's so difficult. Now what am I going to do? He was in a lot of stress, poor man. And close by there was some village hut. There was a wise gentleman came down and said, hey, why are you looking so sad? He said, sir, I've forgotten the rope to tie the donkey. He said, really? Now what do I do? Can you give me some rope? I'll return it to you before going back. He said, not required. The wise man, no? So he said, you go, make sure the donkey sees you. Put the rope, there is no rope, but put it around as if you are putting a rope. Then tie that rope around the tree as if there is a rope, real rope. Actually, there is no rope, but you just do it and make sure success will come if the donkey sees you doing it. So the washerman did that, and then he went off to wash his clothes. As he's washing, he kept looking back and he found donkey was absolutely still. He was standing. The washerman was very happy and this magic works. Now, finished washing, came back, put all the clothes, dried up clothes throughout the day, evening time, and now, the typical way we say, hut, 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 chalo, 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 donkey. Donkey is not moving. He said, now what has happened? Why is the donkey not moving? He is pushing the donkey is not moving. So, the washerman said, now what do I do? How do I get all this back? What is this magic this gentleman done? He goes running, their house was right in front there near the river, goes back and says, Sir, I don't know what magic you've done, my donkey is not moving, he's stuck there. He said, you have tied the donkey. Did you untie? He said, how do I untie? There are no rope, how can I untie? He said, go and show it to the donkey you are untying. And then take it out from his head, take it out from the tree and throw away the rope. He said, that's all, but there is no rope. He said, go and do it. So the washerman goes and does it, and then he said, hut, 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 and the donkey starts walking. He said, wow. Now, champion friends, dear children, and my dear parents, we love you all. This is what has happened to you and me. This is a very famous Vedanta story to tell us this power which is we condition ourselves and act like a donkey. I can't do this. I'm poor in maths. I am not good in writing. I am not good in studying. I hate that kind of behavior. I love this kind of behavior. I am vulnerable to cough and cold as the season changes. We have conditioned ourselves. If I eat 5 golgappas, I will have stomach problem. Who has told you that? I. How did I get it? Various reasons. We'll get onto some other way how we get this information data. So now, what have appears to be real, to the donkey there was no room. But to donkey it appeared to be. So he stayed tied down. You and I have tied down and can't bring up this power from within. Untying is a guru, a teacher, a father, a mother. Mother says, Tu karega. What, Mama? I don't know. You will be somebody great. And this is how Amartya Sen and Vivekananda and the great masters and Lakshmikant Mittal and Bill Gates, every one of them, if you look at the studies, Isaac Newton, Einstein, the largest, the biggest inventor of the world, he was told very early in his childhood, he used to ask too many questions, 5, 6, 7 years of age. And the teacher used to tell him, you get out of the class. They used to do that with Isaac Newton also. You ask too many questions, you're disturbing the class, get out of the class. And mother said, okay, I will teach you. Mother soon realized, I can't teach him because he knows so much. And he started learning everything and became the biggest inventor of the world. How? Mother believed in it. So mother, father believed in the child. All the good points. Supposing you see some negative point, discuss with us. We will tell you how to get them out. It is there. And it has happened so many times. Look at our children, how well they are doing. We are just looking forward. Remove those obstacles. How do we do that? The Vedanta truth is, we, as per Mandakya Upanishad, Mandakya is the smallest Upanishad, and this is like that red hot bird's eye chili. It's supposed to come from Bengal. Very hot, very spicy. Small, 1 centimeter. But very spicy. You can't eat even one slice of a, if you take out a slice, it's so spicy. And just like that is Mandakya Upanishad. 12 sutras. The 7th sutra is what am I talking to you about. And Shankaracharya has brought it to the world, and Vivekananda brought it to the rest of the world, to the Vedanta societies all over the world, and we are also inspired by the Vedanta, and I be with Vedanta. So in which he's saying, you want to know how to do anything? Find out yourself. Alright, how do I do that? Very simple. 3 things. Number 1, we have to do self-study, understanding who am I. After all, I have to become successful, no? So who am I? Just think. We find success is out there. Going to a good company, an MNC, starting a big business out there, studying well, doing some marks or something and get a good job. So, possession and position. Possession, money, name, power is elusive. And position, chair, vice president, president, chairperson, CEO, not the answer. But what is the answer? If we are talking about understanding, can any doctor make you eat if you are totally full and have not digested your food? You can't eat. I don't know if any one of you have experienced so many times, I don't feel like eating. Why? You are full, you have not digested your food. Same way, no doctor can make you breathe. So breathing comes from within, called prana. Also eating comes from within, called also another pranamaya kosha. It's a sukma sharir. We have similarly manamaya. We have similarly jnanamaya. We have similarly arandamaya. There are 5 koshas. These are called sukma sharir, all within. So whether it is desire to eat, desire to breathe, no one outside can get it for you. Children, success also is from within. Happiness is from within. The loyalty, the truth, the power, Satyameva Jayate is from within. I want you today, take up this journey of 21st is within. Let's stop being a donkey. a blocked up human being, man or a woman, and we say, I am suffering because of COVID, whether actual sickness or COVID scenario and lack of job and lack of business and things like that. No, you and I can get it out. You say, yeah, it's very easy to say. You come into my position. Please come. I welcome you to come down and sit down, and we should discuss. I'll show you it is not difficult, it is very simple. It is not easy, it is simple. What does that mean? Am I playing with words? No. Think. Grinding, let's say haldi, mirchi, ginger paste we make, onion paste we make at home, it's not easy. And cutting onion, mummies will tell you, grandmas will tell you, some papas who are good cook will tell you, either watering away. You're trying to grind the masala. It's not easy. But it has become simple with the invent of the mixer, grinder mixer, food machine. All you have to do, put it inside and do zing, and it is done. So similarly, this success, if you understand, if you become aware, it is not visible. Awareness cannot be seen. It can be felt by you. When you understand something, you know it. Knowing is what? Understanding. What is that? Awareness. I know the mango taste. The gold, I know, is inside the ornament. The ocean and the waves and the bubble and the froth are not filled with water, are not made of water. The water itself has presented as the ocean, as the wave. If I take away the water, there are no wave. If I take away the gold, there are no ornament. If I take away my consciousness, is the real you, I cannot understand anything. I am unconscious, I am in coma, and the word zero consciousness is I am dead. The consciousness alone is that real. So Mandukya is saying, study yourself. First is awakened state, Jagrata. I'm awakened. Right now we are talking. You are listening, you can see me. How? With your eyes and ears. Your five senses goes into the body, to the brain, to the mind, to the intellect. And the intellect, buddhi, is making you understand. Memory is collecting it, making you comprehend it. And then ego, I have understood. This is how we deal with the world, Jagrata state. But it has got ignorance and error. What is the ignorance? I think I am this body and I am this mind. I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this name. Second, you go up to dream state. Go up to sleep, our body is on the bed, and we go on to dream state. In the dream, everybody dreams. In the dream, you got another body, another name, or just I in the dream. And whether you're chased by a dinosaur or a tiger, or you're having a beautiful party in a 5-star hotel New Year, or in Florida state dancing in a ship, it's all a dream. You have a birth of a baby at home. As you wake up, you don't go out and do shopping for the baby now. You say, oh, that was only a dream. Dream state has also got that ignorance and the error. Ignorance and the error. Waking state, dream state. There are two states. The third state is the deep sleep state, Sushupti. In the deep sleep state, you are absolutely ignorant of your feelings, your mind, your intellect, your name, your form, your body, nothing. It's totally blank. So deep sleep state, as per Vedanta, is not, are you with me? Absence of experience. It is not absence of experience. It is experiencing the absence. Absence of what? Nothingness. So what is there? Only ignorance, no error. What is the ignorance? I don't know. But I come to know when I wake up and I say, I had a wonderful sleep. I slept like a log. You say that, no? And you feel fresh. only ignorance. But there is, so now it is, what is it? Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. But Vedanta Mandukya Upanishad is telling us these three are not you. It appears to be you, it is not real. The real is the fourth state. And Shankaracharya, great Jagat Guru, ancient India, 1400 years ago, his guru's guru, early 1400. His name is Gaurapada. Gaurapada called this fourth state as the only state called Turiya. And he called that deep sleep, dream and waking state as dream state, not real. And that's why I say this world appears to us, but not real. And what is real is the Turiya, is the fourth state, Turiya state. What is real in that is the only that power from within you. What is that power? It's the consciousness. Now, understand it this way. How can it be not real? Come on, sir, look at this mountain, look at this building, look at this car. I can touch it, I can feel my friend, their body. They're only senses. And can you sense that friend of the car or the iPhone 12 or the Note 20 Ultra if you're not conscious? So that consciousness is the real you, which is the fourth state. And that fourth state can do anything. So when you do meditation, you're breathing, you say, this is my breath. I am not this. I'm not this breath. This is my body. I can feel the body, but this body is not me. I can feel my mind, my happiness, my joy, my anger, my frustration, my ignorance, my knowledge, my hatred, my anger, my loving, my care, my loyalty, my truth is not me. I'm something else. And then that something else comes with the light. It's called Prakasha. The fourth stage is also called Prakasha, light. And that light can fall on anything. And if you get connected to that, as per Vedanta, just by practicing it, meditating it, you can make happen anything. You're not being a donkey anymore. You realize I was bound by that absence rope, by my thinking. My mind thinks so. To start practicing it and you suddenly find you do impossible. Look at our children. How well did they do it? All we talked about it, you can do it. Just start working at it. And you will. Why won't you? So, think. An aircraft flying into the sky. You know, when I was in the Air Force, I used to think that I'm going to fly into the blue sky. And that time I was in the beginning, immature. I didn't know. And I'm going into the blue sky, and I used to think, when I go into the sky, it's blue. When I come back, I have to wash my aircraft, otherwise it will turn blue. Have you noticed? So many millions of aircraft flying through the sky, never turns blue. Blue appears to be real. It is not real. So, David Bradley's statement, what appears is not real, and what real never appears. So, that blue doesn't turn the aircraft to the birds or the satellite, or as it flies through into a blue color. You don't have to wash it off. Same way, that power which is within you, just like that, where is it? Where is it? How do I get it? Okay, very nice. It is my fourth stage. Where is the Turiyam? It's you. That your consciousness, knowing it and working with it, practicing it, focusing, concentrated. Last time on my talk, I talked to you about focusing, concentration, learning through that process, meditation. Just become aware. Aware. Automatically you will see, when you see a film in the TV or in a picture hall, you know this film is not real. The screen is real. The TV screen, the film studio film screen is real. It's only projected on that. So a King Kong, a dinosaur, Jurassic Park eating up people, or King Kong is destroying the New York Empire State Building, you are not frightened. A little monkey comes into that room, all of you will go screaming, and huge gorilla King Kong is destroying everything. You're not bothered. You say it's not real. Same way, dear children, dear parent, start thinking what appears to be is the ancient, and that's why it is called Bharatiya. We knew about it, and that's how India shot up. It got connected to who we are. Anybody who is doing brilliantly well is that Turiam state, you get connected. And the Vedanta says, if you get connected, it is called knowing Brahman, knower of Brahman. Brahman is that Turiam, is you. Get connected, called Brahma Vid. Name is Brahma Vid. Once you are Brahma Vid, your slightest of the wishes will come true. Now COVID-19 can come near you. You are protected. Just make your power of thought. Don't allow your thinking to weaken you. What happens if I get sick? What happens if I get the attack? It doesn't mean that don't take vaccination or don't wear mask. I am pure. No, that is ignorantly doing. Take all the precautions, children, parent, take everything. Do the action, but knowing one thing, all the ocean, the wave, the water, the bubble and the froth is water. The water itself, I know it is. Now the ocean is calm. Now the entire ocean and the water has become one. No separate waves. Now if there is, because of the wind and various other factors, waves have come, but I have become Brahmavid. I know I am the knower of Turiam. I am the fourth state. Now what happens? I see in the water, every other wave is also water. I see my mother, my father, my children, my parents, my friends, my husband, my wife as that one Turiam. There is only one. Everybody don't have different Turiam. Everybody has different mind, different intelligence, different ego, different thinking, but not consciousness. Consciousness is different and it is one about everywhere as per the knowledge of Vedanta. So get connected to that. There is this story, I would like to end it with a very famous story. Vivekananda talked about it in 1893, 11 September in Chicago World Conference, World Religion Conference. Vivekananda brought India into the world map by talking about this story. And I'm telling you, this is called Hari the Lion. Many of you children, parents have got this storybook from me. I'm narrating it to you to look at it on the Vedantic angle. This lioness carrying a baby lion, very tired and did not eat anything because become too heavy, can't run and catch a deer or even a rabbit. Very tired and hunting for food, somehow to get something to eat, not finding anything. And then walking around and suddenly finds from the ledge of a mountain, just below the ledge, about 15-20 feet down, there are lots of sheep. The lioness said, I'm to jump from here, catch one or two sheep and eat them. And the lioness, with all her might, jumps. And unfortunately, poor lioness, she was so tired, so weak, her heart failed in the air only. She was already dead by the time she fell among the sheep. And all the sheep ran. One sheep right next to the lioness where she fell, she's already dead, was giving birth to, it's called an ewe, a mother sheep, was giving birth to a kid, baby sheep, baby goat, baby sheep. This mother didn't run. Mothers have that courage. Even there a lion right next to it. I will not run. I'll protect my baby. I know your mothers are so courageous. She was shivering, but she didn't run. And the baby sheep was born, and the lioness's baby lion was also born. Let's call him Hari. Hari was born, and the mother sheep felt sad for this baby. Baby was saying mew, mew, and lionesses will not move. She realized the lioness is dead. So she started feeding the lion baby, also her own baby. And the lion Hari grew up among the sheep. Soon enough, he behaved like a sheep. He used to eat grass. He will eat leaves. He will play like a sheep. He will, make sound like a sheep does. He forgot, I am a lion. And then, one fine day, he's growing up, huge young lion now. And he can't play with the others. He suddenly says, I am different. And these children, they don't like to play with me because he was very big. And if he goes and hits somebody like a lion with his head, and they go crawling down, so they also don't want to play with him because he's too big. And lion, this baby sheep mother is to tell the lion, Hari, you are different, but you are very powerful, you're good. Don't feel bad, don't feel sad, you can do anything. Mother, faith in Hari. Hari, the lion, was still sad. One fine day, another lion came from outside to chase and catch one sheep to eat. And he suddenly found one lion is also running with it. He went and caught up with the lion, caught him in the neck, and he said, why are you running? You're a lion. He said, no, I am sheep. Hari started crying, I'm a sheep, let me go. That lion, senior lion, caught him, took him to a pond, said, look into the water. Hari lion didn't want to open his eyes. He said, open your eyes, look into the water, look at it, look at your face, look at my face. We are both same. Now, you can roar like a lion. You don't have to bleat like a sheep. You are not a sheep. And this is the message, children, dear parent. I keep giving it, the Vedanta message to all our children. One lion can rule this world. Just recognize that lion is inside of you. Hari the lion, who was becoming a sheep, you and I became a human mind with a body and a name. We are not that. We are good, we are powerful, we are intelligent, but limited. But when you become that touch with the Turiam, the consciousness, which is you, which in turn throws the light through the consciousness, called scientific term, reflective consciousness, to the mind, to the senses, to the body, and makes us alive. And we think, I am this body. I am growing, I am muscular, I am Spider-Man. Sure, go ahead, act like a wave, but no, I am water. Act like a good student, good girl, good boy. Act, I am Turiam, I am truthful, I am loyal, I am absolutely sincere. Whatever work I take, I am service to the humanity. I will help my mother and the father. I will help the society. I will help my brothers and sisters and every friend of ours. The moment you get connected, no one can touch you. And that's called real waking up. Becoming really aware. And you suddenly realize that what appears to be real is never real. And what is real never appears. With that, I wish you a fantastic 100 years plus ahead of you, whatever be your age, in good health. If ancient rishis, sannyasis, as per the books, is to live for 500, 600,000 years, you can too. Living for a long life with a body is not important. Not long life, but living big life in a small lifetime is what is important. I wish you all become a giant and find the giant from within. My namaskar to all of you.